I saw a couple of stories today that the Celtics should trade Isaiah Thomas. I guess looking at him and saying, do we want him for the long haul? Do we want to spend $40 million per year on Isaiah Thomas? We have the number 1 overall pick. So instead of trading the pick, let's trade Isaiah Thomas. What do you think of that?
I sure hope not. And I hope there's some loyalty from the Celtics towards Isaiah Thomas. You know, we're so quick to, go on to the next best thing. Not only has Isaiah Thomas rejuvenated his career, but he's helped the Celtics brand too, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. And the stories that have come out, obviously, the passing, of his sister and the toughness he has shown with getting, his grill rocked and playing inspired basketball, it has brought the Celtics brand back. So I hope he's rewarded and not traded. I think you need to surround him and build around him. Because if you look at the Celtics landscape, what the Cavaliers wanted to do was basically take IT out of the game, which they did. They don't have a secondary backup. They don't have a secondary scorer. Al Horford, who has played fantastic throughout these playoffs, he's a great role player if you look at the numbers, but he's not going to give you, 25 and 10 on a nightly basis. They need secondary scoring help, so they need to build around Isaiah, in my opinion.
Talking to Reggie Miller, he's got Game 2 coming up tomorrow night in Boston. Would you rather have the Celtics' future or the Lakers' future?
Oh, the Celtics' future. You got the number 1 pick. You have cap flexibility, and you got Isaiah Thomas, who is an all-star, an MVP candidate, and you've got a great young coach in Brad Stevens. I think, going forward, the sky's the limit. I think they're 2.5 years ahead of Danny Ainge's plan. Danny Ainge didn't think they were going to be in the conference finals this quick. I mean, this team was just, they blew this team up 3 years ago, and look how quickly they've rebounded. They've got guys that, were drafted in the second round starting for them. So, no, they are ahead of schedule. I think if you're a Celtic, the future is very bright. Not to say the Lakers with Magic Johnson, look, you've got the number 2 pick, but you've got some decisions to make. Is Lonzo Ball going to be your pick? Is he going to be that guy that's going to change your franchise? Do you package that pick possibly for a Paul George to Indiana? Are you trying to get to the playoffs next year? Does Paul George, is that in your future? Would Indiana be attractive to that? So there's a lot of decisions Magic is going to have to make, and Rob Pelinka, the new general manager.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.